This sequence is for you if you want to learn how to activate the side of your abdominals, so the obliques area, both the internal ones and the external ones. They are responsible for actions like rotation of the spine, tilting sideways. They help you stabilize when you are, for instance, into side plank. In general, they want to be active and alert whenever you want to keep your torso still and maybe move your arms, move your legs in an asymmetrical way. So we often think the only way to do this is to take in lots of bicycles or crunches sideways. Today I want to offer you a sequence that works very deeply and slowly so you can notice how much control you have in the area of your obliques and how big is the range of motion in your chest. So you don't need any equipment. You're gonna keep this nice and short. We come laying onto our back. And if you can be on a softer surface, this is gonna be much nicer on your spine. So we start with the feet into parallel position, and you want to have your knees pointing up, your back resting on the floor. Take a moment to place your hands onto the hips and come into a little tucking of the tailbone under. So you can round your back, lift your tailbone up, and then move your tailbone forward and arch your back. And do this a couple of times. So tucking the tailbone under, your lower back touches the floor, and then let your tailbone move forward and make space between your lower back and the floor. It doesn't have to be big, but you can feel that there is a range of motion here. So you can change the placement of your lower back. And then when you're ready, pose exactly into center. So that's your neutral place. You want to keep a little gap between the lower back and the floor. Hug your ribs in. Whenever you're ready, pick up your left leg. We're going to bend the left knee 90 degrees. Place your palms down and push your shoulder blades on the floor. All we do is moving the left knee and the left foot slightly to the left. But there is no movement into the hips and the back. So when you're ready to breathe in, take your left shin slightly to the left. Notice if you can maintain your right leg still and your hips don't change. Now, once you find your right spot to stay, exhale, hug the left side of your abdominals and bring the leg back to center. We go again. Inhale, left knee moves to the left. Go only to a place where your hips are completely still. Exhale, hug left rib, left hip together and bring back to center. Inhale, we open. Exhale in. Now I'm going to show you what happens when we don't connect. When the left shin opens, your left hip rocks and your right hip lifts. That's an exaggeration, but you want to do exactly the opposite. So left knee open to the side. Keep your hips even on the floor. Keep your lower back neutral with a gap from the floor and the back, and then exhale, hug left side of the abdominals in. One more time, lengthen to the side. Exhale, hug it in. Those are your internal obliques. Now extend your left leg up to the sky. We try and do a similar thing. Flex your toes. We take the left leg slightly to the left, just a touch. Your hips don't move. Hug your ribs. Exhale, squeeze back to center. There is a wrapping action of the abdominals in and up. And I really invite you to focus on the left side. Left rib, left hip hugging together. So do this again and think about having a spring connecting your left rib and your left hip, the lowest rib. And then anytime you need to recruit that area, think about that spring shortening and wrapping your imaginary corset of muscles around the spine. So the action is in, up, and shortening a little bit that space. Take this twice more. Maintain your right leg really still. Exhale, back to center. One last time. Again, avoid rocking on the side. You want to maintain complete stillness into the hips. And then slowly relax your foot. We take the same thing on the other side. So now it's a right knee coming at tabletop. Your hips anchoring down, hug your ribs in, pull the abdominals up. Knee moves to the side, right knee, right foot. Again, find your sweet spot. Keep the left hip down, exhale, hug the right side of your abdominals and pull the leg back in. You can do this with your eyes closed if you like. Open, open. Exhale, squeeze. And I'm going to show you something else that can happen. It can happen that when your right knee opens to the side, your left shoulder lifts. because you are slightly rotating your body. So can you stay centered, pressing your left shoulder down and wrapping the abdominals in and up. Take this twice more. It doesn't have to be big. The work we do today is really precise. It's about finding our inner strength, full precision. Left thigh doesn't move. And one last time, reaching to the side. Exhale, hug back and in. Lovely. Now flex your foot, flex your toes. When you're ready to, legs straight. Same thing, open slightly to the right. That might feel much more difficult. Exhale, bring it back. You can also take your hands on your hips and see if they are still. Exhale, hug it back and in. Visualize now the space between your right hip and your right rib, the lowest one, hugging in together. The moment this area releases, we have lost the connection. So keep this hugging from the back to the front, but also from the top to the bottom, bottom to the top. Take this twice more. Really stabilizing. And last one, out and out. Bring it in and in, lovely. And then release your feet down to the floor. Give them a little shake. Now keep your feet flat. Take your hands behind your head, one on top of the other. Open your elbows, inhale. And as you exhale, lift your head, lift your shoulders. And see if you can maintain your lower back again into the neutral place. Your neck is long. Return with your head and your shoulders down to the floor. Exhale. Lift again your chest. Curling. Maintain your neck long. Hug the abdominals in and up. One last time. Release your head down. Exhale. Come back and up. Now, hold it. We twist the chest to the right. Keep your elbows wide. And reach your left hand onto the right thigh. If you come with me, you're lifting your right foot. Come back to 90 degrees and slide your fingertips to the side of your thigh. Now, both shoulders are off the floor. Your left hip is down. You're twisting your chest as much as you can. Hug your ribs in and move the chest to the right thigh. So take tiny lift and hold. Lift the chest up and hold. Lift up and hold. You can see if this is working because your left hand is moving forward and back. Lift and hold. The stillness at the top is really what connects us deeply to our inner strength. And you're moving again, ribs towards the hips, chest towards the thigh. One thing that might happen here is that we're only moving neck. Yeah. Instead, we want to move the chest. Move the chest up and hold. Take this twice more, working twisting action now. Last one, hold it there. If that's enough, you stay. If you come with me, extend your right leg. Extend your left arm into the twist. Bring your left arm as backwards as you can. Your hips are even. Hold it 4. Hold it 3. Twist the chest at 2. And 1. Return center. Right away to the other side. Hands behind your head. Inhale. Exhale. Lift your head. Lift your shoulders. Pick up your left knee at tabletop. And then take your right hand across to the left. If you like to keep the foot down, that's safer on your back, please do it. Try and touch somewhere on your left thigh. Now your right hip resists. Your chest lifts and turns to the left. Shoulder blades off the floor. Neck is long. We lift up and hold. And again, we lift up and hold. So see if you can maintain your legs still. The only thing happening is, again, your rib cage twisting around, moving to the thigh, shortening the space between your ribs and your hips. And there's the pause at the top. Yes, take it 3 more times. It's slow, it's deep. Last 2, slide your fingers. Last 1, hold it. If you're happy, stay. Keep your lower back neutral if you come with me. Extend your left leg, nothing changes. Maybe right arm, we hold it there. Hold the stillness, shoulders off the floor. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Recenter yourself. Take a full stretch of your body, arms and legs away from each other. We have one last work here to do. So roll yourself to seated. We come into a little C shape. Feet and knees together. Catch the back of your thighs. Now look straight in front of you. Inhale. Exhale. Send your tailbone forward. So start tucking your tailbone and roll back. Now, how low you want to go. Doesn't have to be deep, but you want to feel that you're scooping your abdominals in and up, your shoulders back down, and you're coming to a place that feels quite interesting to hold. Yeah, not painful, but definitely there is effort in your lower abdominal. So tuck your tailbone deeply. One more slow inhale, exhale, come up, keep the spine rounded. Round, 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 and only at the end, lengthen again. We do this twice more. Breathe in, exhale, tuck your tailbone, draw the abdominals in and up, squeeze your knees together, shoulders down, tuck, 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 pull the abdominals deeper, 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 and then come up, spine stays rounded. One last time, breathe in, exhale, rolling it back. So find a spot again that feels interesting for you. No pain, but definitely work. If you feel fantastic, draw your feet slightly closer to you, test your balance. We're gonna go again into the twist. So right hand on the left knee. Left hand can stay there. This is your safe option. You can also come higher. If you feel amazing, take your left fingertips to the floor. Hold the stillness there. This is a twist of the chest. Can you reach your right fingertips even more to the left? Can you squeeze the space between your ribs and your hips? Hold it at 3. Hold it at shoulders soft. 2, 1. Come back to center, reset. Inhale again, exhale, roll back. Now, scoop the abdominals, your hips don't move. Move your chest to the right, left hand on your right knee. Right hand can be on your thigh or to the floor. Now try and twist your chest as much as you can without rocking onto the right side. So you're using your obliques, you're also curling your back. Hold it for 4. Shoulders down, twist the chest at 3, 2, and 1. Come back to center. Whew, one more each side. Here we go. Roll halfway back. Tuck the tailbone deeply, right hand on your left knee. Twist your chest, stay there, or take your fingers on the floor. If you count with me 4 times, you're gonna float the left hand off the floor. So twist your chest deeply, draw the belly button in and up. We go lifting up and bringing it down. Your knees don't move. Hold it, tucking your tailbone and release. You can go high if you like, but there is no strain in your neck. Last one. Yes, and then return back to center, roll. To the other side, roll back, halfway, tuck your tailbone deeply, belly button in and up. Left hand on your right knee, twist your chest, hold the hand there, don't move, or take your right fingers to the floor. I'm showing you from this side. We move the arm, if you like, 4 times. Keep the chest twisted, lift, and bringing it down. Last 3, your knees don't move, your hips don't move. Belly button in, last 2. And down, last 1. Lower, and now catch your thighs, roll it up, and then slowly release down to the floor. Take your knees into your chest and give yourself a lovely hug, rock side to side. Take a full stretch of your body, arms and legs away from each other. Let your ribcage flat out. Now let those 2 springs open up completely. You can really arch your back if you like. And then slowly, when you're ready, you can roll yourself to seated. And we finish our practice here today. So really use this image. I find it super useful of thinking about those 2 springs when we twist, when we tilt, when we do alternative leg work or alternate arms work. So when we're working asymmetrical to maintain that connection. So again, yes, you can do your bicycles, but I really invite you to introduce this slower, more deep work so that you can achieve better inner strength and confidence, whatever movement practice you're doing. So thank you so much. My name is Vanessa. Hope you enjoyed this practice.